Hey, welcome back. Wandering around northeastern Washington today. We went up to we're at the Boundary Dam, and it's in the farthest most part of northeastern Washington I think you can get. It's in Pend Oreille County near Medellin Falls. The dam is on the Pend Oreille River, and it is run by Seattle City Light. And the reason we came up here, we're thinking about camping up here, and I'm going to show you real quick the campground on here. So it looks like they have 25 campsites, and it doesn't look like there's any fees that I can see. Looking at their paperwork, I didn't see any fees. So I'm going to do some research on that. And here are the campgrounds. Really nice campgrounds. Pend Oreille River is back out there. There's a boat launch here. And it looks like this is a first come, first serve free camping area. Really nice. Nice RV pads. There's only maybe 6 campers here. And then over in that area down there is the tent camping. So, and then the dam itself is right over here. I'm going to give you a shot of that in a minute, and you can see the security there, and there's a security guard. You can actually go, they're free tours twice a week, and so anyway, we're checking it out, see how it looks here. So there's the Boundary Dam. That's it. And I'm going to zoom in real quick. And there's a little kind of tower up there. Oh, observation point maybe? I don't know how you'd get to it. There's the dam itself. Boundary Dam, run by Seattle City Light. Long ways from Seattle. Weird. There's a nice Pend Oreille River. There's power boats out there. There's some power boats. So there's a boat launch here. We'll go check that out here in just a minute. And this is the boat launch parking area right here. And bathrooms. Oops, about fell down there. Bathrooms right there. We'll check those out. A lot of open camping spaces. Probably, well, there's 25, I think. There's probably, I don't know, only half or less than half full. Like I said, maybe 6 or 8 campers here. Well, we'll check it out. Stay tuned. So this is a swimming area here. Some information about the biodiversity of this area. A lot of interesting stuff about grizzly bears and different types of fowl that visit this area. How it all comes into play here with the Pend Oreille River, which is the longest north flowing river in the United States. But up here, got the Rocky Mountains, shows how the different climates, how the Arctic air comes in, how the Pacific air comes in, how the Rocky Mountains kind of all converge in this one area here around where we're at on the Pend Oreille River. So that's kind of interesting. It goes from the dam. This is a nice root covered area, by the way, for picnicking. There's the dam, and then it flows along the Canadian border and then dumps back into the Columbia River, and then out to the Pacific from there. So pretty interesting. There's a few people here. There's the boat launch, and so far everything, there's no charge. It's all free. We're still got to do some research, and then if you go straight, that would be to the south and around to the west, kind of where that last boat is. There's a boat way out there. And around that curve somewhere, there's some waterfalls, really big waterfalls. So if we do come out here, we'd probably kayak to the waterfalls, which we're told are really cool. I've seen them, pictures of them online, but I've never been to them yet. So that'd be kind of cool. And our dogs are barking at other people's dogs. Isn't that awesome? There we go. Anyway, we're going to continue wandering around here, see how it looks. Here's some history on the dam. The reservoir itself is 17.5 miles long, 1,600 surface area. Total storage is 95,000 acre feet, and shore length is 42 miles approximately. Height of the dam is 340 feet. Spillway is 740, and the thickness at the base is 32 feet, and its thickness at the top is 8 feet. Concrete volume is 140,000 cubic yards, and it was started construction back in the 1950s, and they first surveyed the area in 1914 as an area to provide water and electricity. So the depth in some of the areas of the lake is 270 feet deep. Pretty damn deep. So they do, like I said earlier, I think they give tours, free tours, 3 days a week, where you can take a dam tour and ask all the dam questions you want, take all the dam pictures you want, look at all the activity at the dam. So might do that when we come back. We're considering coming up here during the week. Today's Sunday, so we're thinking about coming up midweek. There might be fewer people up here, but you never know. It's a first come, first serve, so we figured you'd have a better chance of getting a spot midweek. But here on a Sunday, there's a lot of open spots. So we're going to check out some other areas here. So a bit of history. This is an old miners camp. It was originally placed here by Mr. Ross and his son Carl in 1917. And they left it in its original condition that they found it in as a testament of how hardy people were back then. And like, no shit. And that's a tough living right there. So interesting piece of history. All right, so this concludes our walk around of Boundary Dam camping area and boat launch. We're going to come back probably August, towards the end of August. We're going to come back. We're going to try to come up here on a midweek sometime. It's first come, first served. There is no charge for using it. You can be up here for up to 7 days between Memorial Day and Labor Day. Is 7 days. After that time frame, you can be up here 14 days. So stay tuned for our next trip up here when we're actually camping.
Are you going to tell them about the falls or whatever?
Yeah, I already did. Debbie wanted to know if I talked about the falls. We're going to go to some falls next. So on our way back, it's a rest area that has some waterfalls. So it's just outside of Medellin, going back home. So we'd been there once before, several years ago. So we'll video it this time and post it. So stay tuned for the spectacular waterfalls that you can walk right up to. All right, see you in a bit. All right, so we're at Sweet Creek Falls, just outside of Medellin. This is a rest area. Just a couple of toilets and a pull off on the side of the highway here. So we're going to walk up to Sweet Creek Falls, check them out. So stay tuned for that. All right, we're getting closer to the falls because I can hear the rushing water. And I got Remington with me. There's a lot of picnic areas along the way up here, which is pretty cool. And there's the falls right there. Check that out. Pretty cool. There's falls, upper falls. There's some people up there. That's kind of cool. All right. Geez, Stanley. Had a hiker stop by us, so Sweet Creek Falls right there. And there's people with towels and hanging out in the creek. So we're gonna get closer and take a look. Okay, so there's your warning. Falling rocks and difficult trail ahead. Extreme caution beyond this point. That ought to be interesting. You may die. We'll have to see if we make it to the end. Pretty cool falls. It's 97 outside right now. And a little bit cooler here in the shade and near the water, which is nice. Ooh, a cave. Check that out. Doesn't go very far back. I wonder where it goes. Let's check it out. All right, we're going in the cave. Ooh. Where's it going? Where does it go? Where's it go, Remy? No, it just goes right there. And right there. And we're gonna walk out of the cave. I wonder if it was like a exploration type cave over there. They're looking, yeah. I wonder if somebody was looking for something there. Check this out. Looks like someone made a turtle out of rocks right there. Don't go down there, Rain. Don't be jumping in the water. Alright, so this is it. We're at the base of the upper falls, it looks like. Here's the lower falls. Alright, well I'm going to put the phone up so I can navigate closer to the falls. Alright, we made it to the base of the falls. There we go. Oh, that's okay. That's alright. I'm going to step out here a little bit. Wonder if there's any gold out here. That would be fun. Hey, Herbie. Herb and I can come gold panning here. Big rocks. There we go. Nice and cool here. I'm going to get down and take a look at more. Whoa. Alright, I got wet. That'll be an interesting video. There's that, and it goes up. There's somebody up there. Way up there on the log. Huh, maybe we'll catch him falling. Because that's not a very big log. Wouldn't that be interesting? Well, there is an upper trail. I guess that's how you get there. We went on the lower trail. Go this way. It's the lower falls. So it was a nice walk from the rest area. Parking maybe, I don't know, 200 yards, 300 yards for a walk, which is nothing. Nice and cool. It's shaded in here, so it's, like I said, it was 95. But in the shade, it's probably, you know, close to 70 or in that area. And the dogs had a good walk. We got to play in the water. So now we're going to head back and back to our car. So thanks for tuning in. This is Vinny, the Wandering Italian. And I'm going to sign off now. Stay tuned for more adventures as we go all over northeastern Washington, checking out different things. There goes Upper Falls one last time. So anyway, stay tuned for videos coming up. Take care. Safe travels.